Hey everyone, today we're going to have a look at how to tie the 5-lead 4-bight Turk's head. The length of paracord you're going to need to tie this is going to vary a little bit depending on how large the cylinder is you're going to use. I'm using 3 meters around about today, and I want to start off around about the center of the paracord, and I'm just going to layer over these top 3 fingers. Come around and then cross over around the back again, and then cross over parallel to where I started this knot out here. And then I just want to tuck in underneath this top right hand strand. So tuck it in under there and pull it through. It should end up looking like this. Now if I come around the back, we'll have 2 parallel strands here. I just want to cross over that left hand strand here, and we're always going to be crossing over the very left hand strand. As we progress through the knot, come around the front again, and we'll find where we started the knot, which is this strand here. We just want to follow that lead exactly, so it goes under and then over. Just come in alongside it and follow it. So where it goes under, go under, and where it goes over, go over. Now if we go to the back again, we want to go over the very end strand, which is this one here, which means we have to go over, under, over. So under this middle strand here, and then we're going to go over that very left hand side. And around the front again. Again, locate where the knot starts, which is here. You'll find 2 parallel strands running in that direction there, or in this direction. We want to come in between those 2 strands and do an opposite weave. So where they go under, we want to go over. So it'll be over here and then under this one, right in between them. So over and then under. Now we can take it around the back one more time. And we'll locate our very left hand strand again, which is up here. We remember we want to go over this one, so the weave will go under, over, under, over. So we start under that first one, then over, under the the second to last one, which will allow us to go over the very last one here, and then around the front again. And we're almost done. We just want to find the strand where we started the knot, and then come in directly parallel and follow this weave. And that is our first pass done. And now you can do the second pass if you like on your hand. This will be a short end now, so we're going to have to use the long end and follow the knot in the opposite direction. Or you can slide it off your hand at this stage and slide it onto the object and follow that weave again around the object. So I'm going to slide this off and I'm going to follow the path again whilst it's around the object. So just slide it off the hand onto my pipe, and I'm just going to flip this around because this is my long end here. That's my long end. Just going to flip this around, and I'm going to follow this weave exactly. Just follow it right around and follow the weave. It goes over, so I'll go over, and then it goes under, so I'll go under. Goes over, then under, keeping the strands nice and parallel. We just want to keep following this knot all the way around until we get 2 passes done. So I've finished following this lead around again, and you'll find that right at the end it looks like you'll have your knot 3 strands wide, and that's fine because this is going to get cut off here and this one will also be cut off. So right at the end it will look like it's 2 strands again. Now this one is going to be easy to chop because it's right on the outer edge of the knot, and this one is going to be a little bit more difficult because it's towards the center of the knot, and we want to hide it under these 2 strands here. So how we're going to do that is either cut it off now, or I'll just pull this through till I get to the end or close to the end, and then I'm going to pull slack all the way through the knot here, and I'll do 1 round of tightening, and then I'm going to just tidy up this end here before we finish the knot. So I just need to pull this slack through, and I'm going to tighten the knot but not make it fully tight. So I've pulled most of the slack out, and you'll find that this edge here is still protruding, but the knot should be tight enough so that if I pull this through it can stay tucked underneath these 2 strands here until I finish tightening the knot right up. So what I want to do is I just want to start pulling that through just until it slips underneath these 2 strands. So now it's hidden, but it should stay into place while I pull this slack out. So now I'm going to go through the whole thing again and tighten the knot right up, and then all we'll have left to do is cut this long end off. So I've done the final tightening, and you can see that that inner edge is now well hidden, and the last thing we need to do is cut this bit off. And you have 2 options here. You can just cut it close with either scissors or a Stanley knife and then sear the end with a hot knife, or you can just heat the knife up and then cut straight through it with the hot knife, and it'll melt the end at the same time. And that's our finished Turk's head knot.